On July 25th, jailed mother Casey Anthony was visited by her mother Cindy. Casey, now charged with her daughter's murder, talked to her mother as if little Kaylee were alive.
What message do you want me to give to Zanny and to Kaylee? What do you want me to tell Zanny?
That she needs to return Kaylee.
What do you think her reasons are?
Mom, I don't know.
Okay.
I forgive her. My only concern is that Kaylee comes back to us and she's smiling and she's happy and that she's okay.
Okay. What do you want me to tell Kaylee?
That Mommy loves her very much.
Pam Bondi and Jeff Brown are back with us, and there's another one of those sound bites, isn't it, Jeff? Mommy loves her very much that the jury's going to hear.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. If this is a murder and she did this, yeah, this is one case that I would love to pass on as a defense attorney. But if you get called, you take it.
I was just going to say, that she has an absolute constitutional right to not just a lawyer, but effective assistance to counsel. All right, Jeff, what would you do for her if you were tonight, assigned to talk to represent her? What do you do for this woman?
Well, I don't know if there's anything you can do for this woman right now. You're in a holding pattern. You're waiting to see and hope that this isn't her daughter that turns up with this skull that they found. So there's not much that you can do right now. But if that does come back as her daughter, then I really have to sit down with my client and bring in some mental health evaluators and try to see if this is not an insanity case or that she has some mental health issues. Because other than that, it's over.
Pam, can the charge? Everyone's been talking. Every time we have these horrible deaths, the first thing people say is death penalty because people want vengeance, and sometimes cases might not qualify for the death penalty. Right. Can you up the charges at this point? It already has a trial date, number one, and number two, does this fit the fact pattern under Florida law?
Okay, that's a good question, Greta. You have 45 days from the date of arraignment to say whether or not you're seeking death. The state, of course, has said they're not seeking death. I've never seen a case where they've changed their mind, but I've also never seen them find a body after an indictment before trial. So I guess it's possible they could do it. However, it's going to depend on the autopsy, because right now they're still lacking aggravators. And like you said, they cannot go on emotion. These are great prosecutors, by the way, and they've got to go on legal reasoning and legal aggravators by law. Right now they don't have heinous, atrocious, and cruel. They don't have cold, calculated, premeditated. It's basically a felony murder theory right now, and all they have as an aggravator is the age of the child. So unless that autopsy gives us a lot of really detailed information, which I doubt it because the body's so decomposed, I really doubt they're going to change their mind, because juries are a lot tougher. I've tried a lot of death cases, and they're a lot tougher in the guilt phase because they know in the back of their minds that the penalty could be death. So it's much easier to try a more solid case when you're not seeking the death penalty.
Jeff, should the defense been allowed to send their own medical examiner in to do the autopsy, or at least maybe not to do the autopsy, but to be an observer?
Well, legally, they have no legal right to do that. However, I think the state attorney's office has allowed that to happen. If they choose to allow that, then yeah, every defense attorney should take that opportunity to do it. But legally, under the laws in the state of Florida, they're not entitled to have that happen. So.
And Pam's shaking her head no. It doesn't sound like Pam would be too agreeable.
No, not at all. This is a criminal investigation still, and again, it's a little
Pam's
backwards.
done it before. Pam's done it before.
Well, no, we've done it before, and in fact, we allowed Dr. Bodden in an autopsy with us. We consented, but he represented the victim's family.
Pam, Jeff, thank you both very much.
All right, Greta.
Thank you.
Up next, you go.